Despite their best efforts, some leaders aren't built to lead in predictable success. And what makes this particularly problematic is that those same leaders are often exceptional at the earlier stages of the business. Their time in the company can often be traced all the way back to early struggle, those very early days. The visionary, which is often you, has launched a new company, and while they know they have a grand vision and a great idea, they also know that they need someone to help execute on that idea and make it happen. Usually these leaders are operators. They don't tend to think of themselves as leaders. Instead, they pride themselves on getting stuff done. They excel in small businesses with relative simplicity, where the hustle and grit are primary drivers of success. Now, this occurrence is so common that we actually have a name for these leaders. We call them big dog operators. And if you have a big dog operator or a leader who's built up a ton of sweat equity but is not the leader you need moving forward, then you have a choice to make. You either need to change the vision and keep the leader, or you need to keep the vision and change the leader. As much as you and I don't want this to be true, deep down inside, you know that it is. You have to choose. Yesterday's leaders rarely create tomorrow's growth. And here's the good news, you get to choose. Now, I know that doesn't feel like good news when you have to choose, but it's true. Imagine if you were forced to take the option that you didn't want. That would be terrible. Now, here's some more good news that either option is valid. As founders, we can trap ourselves into thinking that one option is better or more morally right than the other, but that's just simply not true. Changing your vision to keep a leader is incredibly honorable. Changing the leader to keep the vision is also incredibly honorable. It's not really about what you decide, it's about what you do after you decide. If you change the vision to keep the leader, but then you go on and resent them for what they've cost you, there's no honor in that at all. It's cowardice. But if you change the leader and fully embrace the relationship as John did, then I wholeheartedly applaud you. Now, if you change the leader to keep the vision and just throw that leader to the curb, there is no honor in that either. Again, it's cowardice. However, if you keep the vision and you give the leader a chance to grow, and then you find another role inside or even outside of the company that's a better fit for them, then you have done a difficult but remarkably kind thing. The only invalid option is the one that most of us choose, and that's to do nothing. We want to keep our vision and we want to keep our friend. In doing so, we do a great disservice to our friend, to our other leaders, to our employees, and to ourselves, and even to our customers. Founding, leading, and growing a company are not easy tasks. Founders bear an enormous responsibility, and there are times when exercising that responsibility is incredibly uncomfortable. However, that discomfort only grows when it is left unaddressed. Making these decisions quickly and compassionately and accepting the consequences of those decisions is the best way to limit the pain for you and for everyone else involved. This isn't easy. If you find yourself in the difficult position of choosing between your vision and your leader, my heart goes out to you. And I hope that this video has helped you to recognize the only one thing that you cannot do is to not make a decision. I hope by now you feel the freedom and the power to choose what you want. And I hope you sense the courage to walk that decision through with confidence and with grace.